Hi, this is my video for the day, and hopefully you all will get to see it. I think you will, because they usually cut off the internet like at about, I don't know, 6 or 7 in the morning. We've done this before. People, like right before, like the day before we're gonna pay it, they cut it off, and then they say, well, you should have paid it or whatever. I don't know. It's all like one person tells you one thing, but then someone else tells you another thing, and etc. etc. I'm hoping that it won't get cut off, and then he'll pay it before it gets cut off, or it'll get cut off like Friday morning, and then right when I'm going to bed, and so I'll only be, as far as me being awake, I'll only be without for like an hour or two. And I know that sounds bad, people, but you know how often I Twitter and I'm on MySpace and I'm on YouTube and etc. etc. This drawing, I haven't touched it since the last video, but I just thought you'd want to see it again. Um, so yeah, uh, except for like a couple, like one thing, except for one thing I want to change on it. I think it's done. Uh, it's like just my interpretation. It doesn't have to be completely accurate. But tonight I do wanna, if we still have the internet, I do wanna list it. And I was going to list it last night. I swear, I'm not joking. I was going to list it last night, but I sat down on the couch and I was just gonna watch TV real quick, and then I fell asleep for like 3 hours or so. And then by that time it was 4:30. It was like 1:30, and then it was 4. But anyway, I'm going to list it, and then I want to do the other drawing that I have an idea for. And so that'll be good. That'll be good. It's just life is time consuming, but I know that that's important. But on the other hand, it's like, it's just the time management thing is hard. It's hard because, I'm not going to go into it because it's not worth going into. And now I'm kind of hoping that this person isn't watching this, but my not nonsensical rambling. But but last night I was just thinking here and there, because Jennifer and I are still in the getting to know you phase, which honestly feels like a job interview. Well, I guess it doesn't, but the first few days it did feel like a job interview, because I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna tell her about this, and then she's not gonna want to be with me. And I think we're pretty much past that point, because she already has told me, like, you'd have to kick me out for me to leave type of attitude. But anyway, I'm getting kind of, and I'm always nostalgic. I'm always thinking about, like, oh, I remember that one time I was 10, I went to Chuck E. Cheese. That was awesome. I'm always thinking about stuff like that. But I was thinking about someone that I think about every once in a while. Her name is Kathy Belge, Belge. She was what's called a case manager when I was a teenager for gay, lesbian, trans kids. And she basically tried to push me out of the house because I was staying in too much. It's kind of like now, but whatever. And so she really did help me, and she really helped me find some teenagers that were going through the same things I was going through. And it just was my, I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it type of phase that I went through, which I think I think every gay, lesbian, trans teenager should go through that phase just to get out of their system. I've met people that are a lot older than that act that way, and I feel it's immature to act that way and just basically throw it in people's faces. Uh, as as far as that's concerned, that it's like, okay, well, I know that you see the straight people doing that, but they don't do it as in your face, and I just feel it's immature. That they should grow up and not act like that anymore. But anyway, this Kathy, uh, I was just thinking about her last night. She's in her 40s now, and so anyway, I just for the heck of it put her name into YouTube, and she has a YouTube channel. She only has a few videos, and I clicked on the stats and statistics part of the page, and then I found all the links that that's one, well, more than one video, but I clicked on one of the videos and then it was going to her blog. So she has a blog on Blogspot, and she writes for a lesbian magazine, gay, lesbian, trans, whatever. And I don't know. I'm really happy for her. I'm kind of like, do I want to email this person? Do I not want to? I left a comment on one of her videos, and I don't know if she could put two and two together. I just sent myself two and two together, but it would be really, I don't know, it'd be kind of cool. But I'm not like, oh my god, oh my god. I'm like, because you know how people, they drift apart and then they get back together and then they realize they're two different people now, and they really don't. I will save it for another video, but there was my best friend in middle school from 6th grade until in high school, my sophomore year of high school, and that was basically, it was really enjoyable because I had a best friend, and it was her and then a couple other of our best friends. We would uh, sleep at each other's houses and do things that best friends should do, and it was really enjoyable. Well, uh, if she comes across this, I'm not bashing her. Again, I should just do a video of cut shots of me hitting myself, I think, because that would be fun. Um, but I just came across, she, I was checking for her on MySpace for a while, but then she was the one that found me on MySpace, which is funny, but what happened was she found me on MySpace, and then we talked on the phone a couple times, and obviously she's a different person now, but she's a lot like someone I don't think I would be friends with now, which is fine. And it was kind of shocking and disappointing at the time because I thought, oh, this is my best friend. Like, we were used to be best friends, but she's not a nasty person. It's just her life is a lot. I mean, it's just she's very empowered and very. Uh, I don't know. It's just hard to explain without telling you all of her business. But she had a kid when she was like about 18 or 19 years old, and a couple things like that. And she basically was. Her family was so conservative. She fr- freaked out like a lot of people do. You have to have a balance of not being conservative and being conservative. And so it's not really like, you can't do this, you can't do that, because then when they turn 18, they'll want to do everything, and it'll be chaotic, and yeah, they'll make stupid decisions, which I'm not saying her decision was stupid. I'm just saying that I've heard that a lot. Like, people that they have conservative families, they branch out, and then it's crazy. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna queue this video up to upload, and then I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.